everyone, welcome back to a new video. If I'm stuttering a lot, I barely even know what to say. This video was just out of nowhere. I already planned a stop motion coming on the 31st of May, so stay tuned for that. But this is a review slash tutorial slash diorama Kingpin from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I have my Miles Morales Spider-Man. It's a custom because I don't have the official. I'll have to get that face print from the Miles Morales mech. You know what I meant. And then I created this Kingpin from a Lego. Here's the thing. I made it from a Lego tutorials because I watched like a Lego tutorial, but I upgraded it to make him look a little bulkier and a little taller. So it would be like Kingpin would be a little bit bigger than Spider-Man, and it would actually be the proper size. So let me move Miles Morales out of the way because you're not here for him. And here's my Kingpin. My Kingpin, he's not that bad. He's not that bad. For taking pictures, I probably wouldn't pose his arms around for taking pictures, but overall, he's not bad. If you see some mismatched colors, I couldn't find the colors in the right pieces I needed, so, that's why you see mismatched colors. So you can see, I gave him an angry clone face, and if I wanted to, I could have gave him, Lex Luthor, Bruce Wayne, Superman face. If I wanted to, I gave him the Penguin torso, because I don't have the original 2012 Lex Luthor torso. So I used the Penguin's torso. I could have used somebody else's I have in my collection, but I didn't know where I could find one. I could have probably used the Ministry worker from Harry Potter, but I digress. I used the angry clone face, and I also used these big fig hands. The only way I was able to get these big fig hands and the flesh color is I got them from the giant man Ares figure Grop from the Lego Harry Potter set. The Grop or the Grop set. My camera. Here's Lego Grop. I stole his arms off. I stole his hands off for my Kingpin. But you can also see that Grop is a different color compared to the angry clone face I gave Kingpin. So if you have the Roadhog Overwatch Big Fig, you can use those hands. These Big Fig hands were the only ones I had available, so use whatever you want. If you think one is better than the other, use whatever you want, but I personally would do Roadhog, but I don't have them in my collection. Let's get building to this guy, because I showed you everything that needs to show in like 360, so let's get building. So here are all the pieces for my Kingpin. Let me just spread them out a little bit. Hopefully the Technopins don't roll around. But this is all the pieces I used for this Lego build, if you can see it all. And I will go through each and every one piece. I won't go through them twice because there's like multiple pieces I've used twice. So I'll go through every single piece for you. So here is a black Technopin. It's like the lower friction ones because I have here's like a cut off gray one, and the gray one has super high friction. I don't know how friction works in Lego, but this just makes it a lot looser. It's like a car tire kinda. I'd probably use this gray Technopin for like a car. I would use these black tires for pins for like mock builds or something like that, or like Kingpin, for example. I used two of these black Technopins. I think. Please excuse me. I don't really know these pieces that much. So this is a 2x4. This is a 2x4 black. I used 2 of these 2x4s. I used the penguin's torso, no arms or legs, because the legs, you won't need them because you're gonna build up from this, and you don't need the arms because you're gonna build like some sort of illusion arms. I used Grop's big figure hands. You could use Roadhog, whatever you have. Think this is a 2x2. Wait, is this a 2x4? Please excuse me, I don't know my Lego pieces. I think this is a 2x4, and this is a 2x8, maybe. It's probably irreversible, but whatever. I used 2 of these pieces. I used these L pieces. I used 2 of them. I used these 1x2s. I used twice. I used these black plates pieces. Used them twice. I used these 1x2 technical pieces. I used these because I could put the I could put the big figure hand inside of this, and then I can build up from there. So yeah, I used one of these 1x2 pieces that has holes inside of them, and it's a little round and curved. You don't have to use it if you have like a 1x2 like regular plate. You could use that. Hold on 1 second. You could use one of these pieces, but just take off the clips. So I'm giving you some options. I used one of these L pieces. I used a 1x3. Also, let me see. These giant L pieces are 1x3s, I think. L pieces. This one's a little bit more thicker. And this one's just like a regular plate. I used one of these Technic-hole pieces. A 1x2 2-hole Technic pin holes. Those are just to fill in the arms. So you could just use like 2 more of these to complete the arm, or probably 2 more of these to complete the arm if you wanted to. But I just use these because that's what I have. I use these 1x2 cheese slopes. Double cheese slips. I use these 1x2 cheese slips. They're in gray because I couldn't find any that were in black, so use whatever you have. I use 2 different heads, so if you want, you can have like one head where he's like not angry and fighting Miles Morales, or you can have this angry clone trooper face. Both of these heads are very common. I got this from like a Bruce Wayne. I also got it from like a clone. I got it from like an Imperial officer. You can get this Bruce Wayne head for like a bunch of places. Same as this clone trooper head, you can get it on Star Wars sets and other sets. Currently my Magneto is inhabiting one of them. So yes, I think that's all the pieces. So let's get building. So what you're gonna start off with, I forgot to show you guys what this piece in the pieces section. I can't speak. This is I think this is a 2x8, 2x4. Please excuse me. I don't know these plates. But I used one in gray to give it like a little, like a belt or kind of like a waist thingy. I don't really know. I think it's supposed to symbolize like a belt. I think that's how. And then I used one of these pieces. Clipped it on the bottom, and I did the same thing twice. I clipped these 2x4s or 2x8s on top of each other. And then I put these 1x2s on the bottom to give him his stubby little feet. I mean, here's the thing. There's kind of some customization with this Kingpin I built, but I'm just here to show you what I did with my Kingpin. So you can customize it if you want. You can do whatever you want with yours. I'm just showing you how to build mine if you want to build mine. Then you would want to take the Penguin's torso or the Lex Luthor torso that has a tie, or any black torsos that looks like has a tie. you put put that piece on the L shapes. You put that piece on. Then let's see. Then you'd put these on. Then hold on. You take off the penguin torso. Hold on, because you put the penguin torso on. You put your minifigure head on for now. I'm going to use the Lex Luthor face. You put the Lex Luthor face or whatever you have on the black torso. You wait before you put the head and torso in. Then you would put it. Then you would do this piece too. Hold on, I kind of forgot how I built my own Kingpin. Technical difficulties here. There we go. Okay. Or you could interchange that, I would think you really could. You really wanted to. And then you put this on top. Cool. And then okay, so let me show you what I did, because I had to analyze what I was doing. So I put these circular 1x2s with the holes. I put 2 of them on each side. I put this 1x2 on top, and then I put another 1x2 round, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. I put that on top of the 1x2, and then I put these 1x2 Technic pin hole pieces. You could use black, but I didn't have black because it was inhabiting something else. So I put those on top. You can now put your Kingpin face or body or little torso on. I think you could have done that like in probably an earlier step, but it'd probably come off. So this is what the body should look like. You can interchange most of these pieces. If you don't want that gray strip, you can do black. I just wanted for some extra effect. You could swap these out for black Technic pin holes. I only had these at the moment. You can, and now this is the body. Oh, wait, I gotta put on these. So, you take your double 1x2 cheese slopes and black. You put them on top there, and then you put these 1x1 cheese slopes in any color you have available, but preferably black. I just have gray. You can put them on top, and they would give this like sloped type look, and then Kingpin's head would be like shorter, smaller than his rest of the body, and that's the body, and that's the main body. So onto the arms. Okay, here are the arms. And I think this is the last section. I think this is the last section of my build. So here we go. So you would get these 2x4, 2x8 black plates. You put these 1x2 Technic pin holes, and you put them there. If you want to, you can do them in black. Like I said earlier, I didn't have them in black. They were occupied. But I just gave him these because they look like he has like cuffs on his wrist, so I like that type of look. Then you will give him these 1x2 2-hole Technic pin holes. I gave them because that's the only piece I had that could like fill them in. And don't worry about seeing them, because look, I just placed it in here, and you won't be able to see them because this 1x4 or 2x4 is going to go right here, so you'll never see it. So you put 2 of them there. You put this 2x4, 1x4, I don't really care. Put it right there. Bam, shazam. And then you stand them up right there, or you can stand them up however you want. And then you would put your Big Fig flesh-colored arms. I would prefer Roadhog, but I don't have Roadhog, so I have Grop as my next option. So you take your Big Fig hands, and then you put them on. Put the other one on. If you're wondering, you could place a a 2x4, 2x8 plate right here, but the problem is if you try to do that, here's I don't have a 2x4 plate or a 2x8 plate nearby, but I have this closest thing. You would put it on, and you would think you would be able to put the Technic pin inside. So this is where like the Technic pin hole would be. Just imagining you would be able to put it in, but you'd get that unnecessary gap, and it wouldn't be very stable. So don't do that. Just keep it like this. The pieces may come off. It's just how it's going to be. Unless you have like a 2x3 or like a 2x6, like you have like a piece like this. So you would have like a piece like this, but it would just be like glued together, so it wouldn't come off. So if you could do that if you want to. I don't have it in the color at the moment. And then you put the Technic pins inside the body. And then you put the arms on. Okay, put the arm on. You put the arm on. Make sure it's all the way in, because it could be a little loose. Then put this one on. Perfect. And then you have this extra head. You will have this extra head if you want him to be angry. I also built him this little staff, this little cane or whatever, this scepter, jewel, whatever gem you could use if you want him to. It's from the comics, you don't really have to. And then you can also give him like a gun if you wanted to, from like the movie when he shot Prowler. So yeah, that's going to be my tutorial on Lego Kingpin. That's going to be my tutorial on the Lego Kingpin. Let me know what you guys think of my Lego Kingpin. If you want to add modifications, that's totally fine with me. If you want to keep the body and just make the arms a little bulkier, go for it. Want to make them a little taller, go for it. Want to give him like an alternative build for his legs, go for it. I mean, I'm all down. Send me your picture. Tell me what you did in the comments below, or send them to me on TikTok or whatever social media. I don't have social media besides TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, this is my Kingpin build. Hope you guys liked it. So you're gonna be needing a lot of not a lot of black pieces, but you're gonna need some black pieces. You're going to need Grop or Roadhog's Big Fig arms, and yeah, I think that's it. Or if there's actually like black, if there's black minifigure Big Fig hands, you could give them that, so you have like a gloved look. But I don't know if black Big Fig arm hands exist, so you gotta stick what you got. So yeah, that's going to be my Kingpin tutorial. You're going to need a little bit of pieces from everywhere. Probably not everywhere, but a little bit of pieces from every place. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on TikTok at SuperWaluiGiWan. Follow my other TikTok at SuperWaluiGiWan2. Subscribe to my other channel, SuperWaluigi2. Subscribe to this channel, SuperWaluigi. And I will come back here with another great new video. Peace. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, Spider-Man. You're never gonna stop me and my deadly laser of death. Oh yeah, Kingpin? Well, I'm gonna stop you all by myself, because I'm a big boy, and I don't have any other lines. Yeah, so yeah. Ha ha ha, time to die, Spider-Man. You're never gonna beat me, because I'm Kingpin and I'm very strong. I've beaten Spider-Man before, and I killed them one time, and I'll kill you and beat you as well, but I think I'll kill you before I beat you to a bloody pulp. Oh, it's on, Kingpin. You're going down for real. Oh, I told you, Spider-Man. You're in the grave now, because I killed you. What is this camera doing? Come here.